This is why I can't ignore you, baby. I've tried. God knows I've tried. I told myself it would be easier if I let the distance grow, if I stopped picking up the phone, if I pretended your name didn't send a sharp ache straight through my chest every time I heard it. But none of it worked. Because no matter how much I tell myself to move on, to shut you out, to erase the parts of me that still belong to you, I can't. I can't ignore you, baby. And maybe it's time I admit why you're still everywhere. You should have faded by now. Time should have softened the edges, dulled the memories, made it easier to wake up without the weight of you pressing against my ribs. But you haven't. You're in the songs I can't bring myself to skip. In the scent of rain on pavement, reminding me of the night we stood under a storm, laughing like we were invincible. In the way silence feels too loud when you're not the one filling it. You're in everything, even when I don't want you to be. That's why ignoring you is impossible. Because how do you ignore something that's part of you? The way you ruined me for anyone else. I tried to move on, tried to find someone new. Someone whose voice didn't feel like home, whose touch didn't send electricity through my skin. But every time, I found myself searching for you in them, and they never measured up, because they don't know me like you do. They don't finish my sentences before I do. They don't call me out when I try to hide behind my pride. They don't look at me like I'm theirs. Not the way you did. You set the standard, baby, and no one else has ever come close. You still have me, even when you shouldn't. I tell myself we're done, that we had our time, and now it's over. But then you call, or I see your name on my screen, or I hear your voice in my head whispering the way you used to when the world was quiet and it was just us. And suddenly nothing else matters, because no matter how much I try to fight it, you still have me. You always have. And this is why I can't ignore you, baby, because some people you forget. But some people never leave you. I should have walked away a long time ago. I should have built walls high enough to keep you out, buried every memory so deep that even I couldn't dig them up. But I didn't, because every time I tried, you found a way back in, and I let you. You know me too well. That's the problem, isn't it? You know exactly how to slip through the cracks. Exactly what to say to pull me closer, just when I think I'm finally free. You know the look in my eyes when I'm about to shut down. You know the sound of my silence and what it really means. You know how to break down my defenses before I even realize I'm putting them up, and no one else has ever done that. No one else has ever been that. That's why forgetting you isn't an option, and ignoring you, it's impossible. The way you still get to me, you could say my name 1,000 times, and it would still hit me the same way it did the first time you whispered it in the dark. You could stand across the room, and I would still feel you before I even saw you. You could leave me 1,000,000 times, and I would still feel your absence like a phantom limb, because you still matter. More than you should, more than I want to admit. And no matter how much I fight it, no matter how much I tell myself to move on, you're still you, and I'm still yours. So tell me what happens now. Do I keep pretending? Do I keep acting like I don't care? Like your name doesn't taste familiar on my lips? Like hearing your voice doesn't undo me every single time? Or do I finally admit the truth? That this, whatever this is, whatever we are, isn't over. Has never been over. And that no matter how many times I try to convince myself otherwise, this is why I can't ignore you, baby, because you were never someone I could forget. You were always the one I couldn't let go. I don't know why I keep trying to lie to myself. Every time I tell myself I'm done, that I finally let you go, something happens, something small, something stupid, that pulls me right back in. A song playing in a store. A phrase I hear that sounds like something you used to say. A scent in the air that reminds me of the nights we spent tangled up in each other, whispering things we were too afraid to say in the daylight. And suddenly, I'm right back where I started. Because you're still in me, baby. And that's why I can't ignore you. No one else feels like you. I tried to replace you, tried to find someone who could make me forget, but they don't make me laugh the way you do. They don't challenge me, don't push me, don't make me feel the way you always did. They don't know my secrets before I say them. They don't touch me like they've memorized every inch of my skin. They don't look at me like I'm the only person in the room. They don't know me, not the way you do. And that's the difference. That's why no one else will ever come close. That's why you still have a hold on me, even when I wish you didn't. You always come back. And maybe that's the real reason I can't let go. Because it's not just me, it's you too. You walk away, you disappear. You let the world pull us apart. But you always come back, and I always let you. Because deep down we both know the truth. We're not over, we never were, we never will be. And that's why I can't ignore you, baby. Because no matter how many times we try to walk away, we both know neither of us really wants to. I tell myself that this time will be different, that I won't pick up when you call, that I won't check for messages. I know I shouldn't be waiting for, that I won't let the sound of your voice pull me back into something I swore I was done with. But then your name lights up my screen, and everything I promised myself disappears. Because no matter how much I fight it, no matter how much I tell myself to let you go, I can't. You still have a hold on me. I wish I could say it was just history, that it was nothing more than habit, that I only feel this way because you were once a part of my life. But that would be a lie. Because it's not just about the past, it's the way you still make my pulse race. Even after everything, the way you know exactly what to say to break through my silence. The way I still crave you in a way I can't explain, in a way that no amount of time or distance has ever changed. And maybe that's why ignoring you has never been an option. Because you're not just someone I loved, you're someone I still do. The truth I can't escape. I've spent so much time pretending I could walk away from you, convincing myself that I could erase you like a chapter I didn't want to reread. But the truth, you are written into every part of me, and no matter how much I try to silence it, no matter how many times I try to turn the page, you are always there. You always will be. And that's why I can't ignore you, baby. Because when it comes to you, I never really had a choice. I wish I could say, it's just a habit. That answering your messages, that letting you back in, it's nothing more than muscle memory. But it isn't. It never has been. Because when it comes to you, there's no such thing as casual, no such thing as just another conversation. You've always been the exception, the one person I could never treat like the past. And that's why ignoring you has never been an option. You know exactly how to pull me back. Maybe that's what makes this so impossible. The way you don't even have to try. One word, one glance, one moment, where your voice softens the way it used to. And suddenly, I'm right back where I swore I'd never be. Back in the place where I remember everything too clearly. The way your touch set fire to my skin. The way your laughter made the world feel brighter. The way you always knew exactly what to say to make me forget every reason I should walk away. You still know, and that's why I can't. It's more than just memories. People talk about moving on like it's something you just do. Like one day you wake up and the feelings are gone. Like love is a switch you can flip when it no longer fits your life. But what if love never really leaves? What if it just waits, lingering beneath the surface, quiet but never fading, ready to come back the second you hear the voice that once made your world stand still? That's what you are to me, not just a memory, not just a lesson, but the one person who still makes me feel everything. So tell me, baby, what do we do now? Do I keep pretending? Do I keep acting like I don't feel the way I do? Like your presence doesn't undo me every single time? Or do I finally admit what we both already know? That this isn't over. That it never really was. And that's why I can't ignore you, baby. Because no matter how many times we walk away, we always find our way back. I don't know how many times I've told myself that this is the last time I'll let you back in, the last time I'll answer when you reach out, the last time I'll let my heart stumble at the mention of your name. But every time I break that promise, because you are the one thing I can't turn away from. No matter how much I try, you still feel like home. Maybe that's the real reason I can't let go. Because no matter where I go, no matter how much space I put between us, being near you still feels like belonging. It's in the way your voice still sounds like comfort. The way your presence still settles something deep inside me even when I try to fight it. The way you still look at me like I matter, even after everything. I've tried to convince myself that time should have changed that distance should have made it easier. But it hasn't, because no one else has ever felt like you, and that's why ignoring you is impossible. I thought I could replace you, I won't lie. I tried filling the spaces you left behind, tried drowning out the sound of your voice with someone else's, but every conversation felt hollow, every touch felt wrong, every moment felt like a weak imitation of something I already had with you. Because the truth is, there is no replacing you. There is no rewriting a love that was never meant to end. So what do I do now? Do I keep pretending I can walk away from you? Do I keep fooling myself into thinking that silence is the answer? Or do I admit that we are unfinished? That no matter how many times we try to stay apart, we always find our way back? Because baby, this is why I can't ignore you. You are still mine, and I don't think I ever stopped being yours.